driving back and forth from Maine like that, obviously Maine plays against Saturday, Sunday. Like, what's it like bouncing back and forth? Do you like the drive? Are you used to the drive? Do you like being able to be with both teams?
Yeah, the drive isn't bad. My hometown from where I went to college was like an hour and 40 minutes, so it's kind of the same deal. So I'm pretty used to that type of drive. So it's not a bad thing for me at all.
What do you feel have been your biggest areas of growth so far this year?
I really think just becoming more comfortable with just the NBA game as a whole. Obviously, it's a lot different than college with the spacing, everything, the different techniques, especially defensively. And I think, the more I played, the more I've just become more comfortable with that.
It's kind of the balance between finding your niche, but also kind of asserting who you are. These guys can try to find out who they are within the league when you're trying to kind of be yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the nice thing about being in Maine is kind of being able to just play free and kind of maybe do some things that I won't necessarily do when I'm with Boston, but it allows me just to continue to grow my game and continue to be comfortable and confident when my name is called in Boston.
Can you compare playing in NBA to like playing like the Big East?
I mean, I don't know, college basketball and NBA basketball is just really different. Obviously, like the spacing, like I talked about, and the way the game is refereed is a little different as well. In college, you kind of just beat each other up, and here it's a lot, have to be more, kind of on your P's and Q's. So I think that's probably the biggest difference.
A lot of first-round picks come in and know they're going to play, but obviously this team, this roster, is really tough to crack into that. What mindset have you tried to keep about just kind of working behind the scenes to get ready for whatever your chance is with Boston?
I mean, I think everybody is, story and time when they get called is different. And, for me, I haven't looked at going to Maine as an emotion at all. I enjoy being up there, and ultimately, I can only control what I can control, and so I just approach every day like that and try to just grow and become better every single day, and be ready when my name is called.
What have the conversations been with Joe about the mentality he wants you to bring to that? I see you laughing about it.
I mean, we honestly haven't had a lot of conversations, to be honest. And I don't mind that at all. I'm up in Maine, trying to get better, and he knows that, and he's down here trying to coach the team. So, we don't have a lot of conversations.
When it comes to the vets on this team, do you try to engage with them and learn from them, or do you kind of give them their space? How do you go about that?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely, talking to a lot of the vets, Sam and Peyton, obviously, and Drew and Derek. Just trying to learn, obviously it's my first year in the league, and just learn the ins and outs. And, it's a long season, ups and downs, and just, I think the biggest thing is just, like I've said, just approach every single day, one day after the other. You can't go back, you can't look forward, you kind of just got to be present where you're at. So.
How much of a heads up do you have when you're going to go back and forth? Like, did you know yesterday you were going to come here?
Yeah, I knew in the morning yesterday that I was going to come here, and so I kind of had an idea. Was able to pack my things. I'm kind of just living out of a suitcase for now, but it's kind of like that, just the day before or the morning of, and you just roll with the punches.
And obviously when you're in Maine, you know what you want to do to maximize that. When you're here for Sins, how do you maximize this part of the journey?
Yeah, I think it's, the little things, the daily stuff of, getting here early, getting treatment, getting in the weight room, getting on the court, getting shots up, kind of just staying fresh, staying sharp when your name is called. And, obviously before the games, we do a lot of reads with the coaches and stuff like that. And so trying to approach that as my game because, I'm not getting a lot of minutes here. So I'm approaching all that to kind of stay sharp for when I do go back to Maine.
You talked about wanting to gain weight before the season. How has your body transformation gone? How much better do you feel about your strength? And
yeah, I feel like I made big strides there. I kind of gained probably about 10 pounds. I'm about 215 right now, and I think that's perfect for where I'm at. And I feel very comfortable playing at that weight, and I feel like it's helping a lot.
Billy, you have when you go to Portland and Boston, you have stuff in both. You have stuff in both places. Like you got all your iPod, all the stuff you do, like the games and all that.
I'm out of a suitcase right now. All my stuff's in the suitcase. When it's time to go, I close up the suitcase and go. I do laundry, once or twice a week, and it's just living on the road type deal, and it's not bad. I don't do a lot anyway, so I know as long as I got my game with me, my Bible, I'm pretty good. So.
Baylor, you talked about your relationship with Craig last night. Obviously, Sam and Peyton work pretty closely with him too. How much are you learning from those guys, as like sort of forward?
Yeah. I think obviously Craig being the guy that I work with a lot here, and Peyton and Sam, it kind of allows us to bounce things off of each other about just things they've gone through and things they are going through, and for me just to soak up that information and learn and grow as much as possible from that.
You mentioned one of the changes college guys kind of beat each other up, officials don't you get away with that. Do you prefer that, or do you prefer more NBA type style?
I like the NBA type style. I think it kind of fits my game a lot. I can do both, obviously, playing in the Big East, but I think I would prefer the NBA style of play.
Thanks.